Not a sharp there from Sinclair, and here's Canna again. Polledri inside the 22. Can anyone stop him? What a try! Rugby's greatest championship with a history that spans 3 centuries returns to the Eternal City, and leading out the men in white, there he is, Ben Youngs, playing against Italy for the 10th time. But the most pertinent statistic, it is his 100th appearance for England. Here he comes, the Leicester Tiger, now into the 2nd decade of his Test career. Luca Bigi at the heart of that front row, the all-zebra front row. And it's rather concerning because Matteo Minozzi, who took that despite the pressure, is still down, and he's got a very heavily strapped knee, which he hurt last year after such a wonderful start to his international career 2 seasons ago in this championship. Oh, and through goes Farrell, and Farrell's looking for support. It is there, and what a start to the match. What a way to celebrate your 100th cap. He scored the last time these two sides met in Newcastle back in September, and he's got the first try here. Ben Youngs, after less than 5 minutes. It's turned over by Itoji. Very sharp from the Saracens lot. Not so sharp there from Sinclair, and here's Canna again. Polledri inside the 22. Can anyone stop him? What a try! Jake Polledri.
Well, my word. I think the referee's signalling that's perfectly good. There was a hot potato going around all over the place, but I mean, that boy can finish. This is the type of play now that Italy have to get in. Toje's done brilliantly, coming right round the outside. That will be held up.
The Braam Steyn has got it. Look at Underhill, the man with number. It's up and it's over the line. Have they got it down? Well, it's been claimed by Italy. Pascal Gorzer decides it's been held up.
I think we'd be of a very good TMO to see that. Toje and Hill did a brilliant job because they threw it so far at the back of the line out, it allowed the England second rows to get round it before the guy almost took the ball.
No doubt 1 or 2 players in white will realise they've really got to step things up in this second 40. This their first match of any kind in white. Oh, and through goes Youngs. 1 try already for the man on his 100th cap. He's now got a second. England with the second try, leading by 17 points to 5.
But it's 1 scrum half for the recipient of another's mistake. And Violi, really, mate, you don't do that. You just make sure there's another guard there, or you just take your time. Look at
Jamie George goes to Itoji. Now, well, can the Azzurri defend this? There's Jamie George. England building up a little bit of momentum. Don't expect this to go too far. At least not wide, it's over the line. And it's Jamie George who's got the score. Pascal Gorzer is there. It's... Well, here we go. Pascal Gorzer and Roman Poix.
Sorry.
There has to be a try.
Yeah. I was thinking the line is this. Okay, try.
You can see it's confused by the line.
Because there are 2 lines.
There's a lot of paint on there, but again, I was just letting the touch judge come in and have a word, because if he hadn't allowed that, the world has definitely gone mad.
Johnny Hill with a 2-handed toe, a very promising position. It's now with Jamie George. He's got Ben Youngs outside. Here's Tom Curry, the sailman, and he's stolen a march down the blind side. And Tom Curry it is who gets the 4th try. England are on their way to 5 points.
One of the Vindaloo twins, Tom, again, outstanding player. Back in his real position, his open side.
Remember, Ireland get the full 5 points at the Stade de France. They take the title. France, of course, can still play their part. They can still win it. But England doing the job that they need to do. They've got the 5 points. They now want to get a few more points to build up that points difference. Every point matters. Farrell with a little stab through. Slade gets after it. So to Earl. There's Earl. Up to Slade. And Slade gets the try.
And it's Farrell again, just chipping that through. Earls is there. Gets the ball, just pops it up. And they overstep. Garbisi again. It's becoming a catwalk now for England. And this is what they have to do, is keep the pressure on France, keep the pressure on Ireland by scoring as many points and as many tries as they can.
Okay, go.
And it is Paolo Garbisi who fires it into touch, and that brings the final whistle from Pascal Gauzet. Well, England have got there in the end. Ben Youngs, the Guinness Player of the Match, 2 tries for him on the day of his 100th appearance for England. And now what they have to do is wait. This is, as things stand, going into that final match in Paris. England go top of the table. They have 18 points. The points difference, which could well prove to be vital. Ireland now know that if they could win by 7 points or more, or with 4 tries, they will win the title. Equally France, they have to get the full 5 points and win by quite a few points. The final score in Rome, England have beaten Italy by 34 points to 5.
Thanks for your first.